8-0 from Yerushalayim HaKodesh. And when we look at this week's Parsha, it seems that there's something going on. There's a hidden code beneath the surface. We find that Hashem tells Avram twice that seemingly twice that Hashem is telling Avram his children won't be able to be counted. Right after Avram, Sarah, Lot come back from Mitzrayim, there seems to be a bit of an argument between the shepherds of Avram, the shepherds of Lot. We have to understand who is Lot in the picture. Lot is Avram Avinu's nephew. He's Avram Avinu's brother-in-law. And after Lot's father died, Avram Avinu practically raised him and brought him with him to Eretz Yisrael. Lot came with Avram to Eretz Yisrael, went with him to Mitzrayim, and came back and treated him as his own. And after Lot's Avadim were doing what they were doing, he was getting into trouble. Avram Avinu says to Lot, you got to make a decision where you are. You're staying with us. You're not staying with us. You want to go pick a place that's your place, and whatever. Lot chooses very luscious land in the Jordanian Valley, and he goes, and that's where he's gonna go. And Avram Avinu goes his way. The Torah tells us something very interesting. It makes a point to note that after Avram Avinu separated from Lot, Hashem tells Avram Avinu, look around. I want you to see this land. North, south, east, west. This land that you're seeing, it's going to be yours for your inheritance. And I want you to look at the sand, the earth. No one could value it. That's the way your children are going to be. Seems this conversation's over. The 5 kings, and the whole war that Lot ends up getting involved in, and the Polit, we know Og came to tell Avram Avinu, your nephew, your adopted son, your brother-in-law, he's mixed in over here. He's in trouble. Go help him. Go save him. Avram Avinu goes. The war is finished. Avram Avinu comes home, and after all this, Hashem says to him, "Don't worry, Al Tira. I'm gonna tear you. I'm gonna give you a reward." Which Avram Avinu says something very strange. What's it gonna help me, this reward? Who's it gonna help? I'm gonna die without any kids, alone. What's Eliezer's gonna be Yerush me? He'll inherit me. That's all I have left. Which Hashem says, no, he's not gonna be Yerush you. The one who comes out from you, your child, he's gonna be Yerush you. Yitzchak. Doesn't say that yet. Yitzchak yet. The one that's gonna come from you and come outside, I want to show you. Shows him the stars, and he says, look at the stars. No one can count them. So to your children. So why the stars? Why the earth? Why this before or this after? Like what's going on? There's got to be something deeper here. You see, let's try to break it down, the story here. Lot was sort of Avram Avinu's adopted child. So much so that the machlokes, the avodim of Loit, that you know they Loit's avodim felt, Avram doesn't have any children, so who's going to be Yerushim? The closest Karev, Loit. And since Loit is going to get this Yerusha that is being promised to Avram Avinu, so it's his already anyway. So what do you mean I'm taking from someone else? I'm taking what's mine in the future. He was like a son to Avram. He ends up getting mixed up into no good. To which Avram Avinu says to him, it's sort of a way you got to decide where you are, what you want to do with your life. You want to stick with us? Great. Otherwise, you're gonna have to find your own thing because it's a little out of control. What's going on? Light goes his own way. He leaves. You can imagine. Avram Avinu is in pain. But Hashem says to Avram Avinu something very deep. He says, I want you to look at the sand. Look at it. Look at it carefully. It's sand that people walk on. The sand that people step on gets shoveled from place to place. Sand that people, when they're in the middle of a pullover on the side of the road, leave themselves into it. The sand. Can anybody really tell you the potential of a piece of sand, piece of dirt? Just sweep it out of the house. I don't want any dirt in my house. Can anybody tell you the potential of that piece of dirt? Out of the dirt, with the right seeds, come trees. Trees that take the carbon dioxide in the air and recycle it for clean oxygen so we can breathe in this world. Produces flowers, make this world a beautiful place. The right seeds, we get fruits and vegetables so that we can eat, so that animals, the cows, the chickens, birds, sheep can eat, so we can have good tasting food. The ground houses the human body after the neshama goes to the next world. The guf gets housed in the dirt. And that's just some of the things that dirt does. There is so much potential in a piece of dirt, but if you look at the piece of dirt as just a piece of dirt, you're not going to see much of it because it's so much deeper than that. You got to believe in the dirt. Don't give up. Don't give up on life. What should he do? He went out. He ran away. He left. He left the home. He decided he doesn't want to go with what we're doing here. All right. Some time goes by, and as soon as Avram Avinu hears, he gives Light his space, and as soon as Avram Avinu hears that Light's in trouble, he sort of got mixed up in the gang war, right? The 4 kings, the 5 kings. He got mixed up over here in the middle of no good. So he comes, he bails him out, he takes him off the street, and he says, you can imagine Avram Avinu, he's Avinu, he's the father. He's not gonna just, leave him there. He came, he said, that's what his kid, don't you get it? Why don't you come back? Listen here, unks. I'm good here. Don't bother. I'm not, me and you, we can't be together. We're not the same. I'm staying here. You can imagine Avram Avinu came home pretty upset, right? So what does Hashem tell him? I want you to come outside. I want you to look at the stars. Your children, don't forget him. Forget Eliezer. Eliezer is not going to be the one to be Irish. I want you to come outside. I want you to see the stars. Just like a star, shining bright. You have no idea the godless, the greatness of that star, because it's so far away. It could be bigger than the sun, bigger than the moon, of course, but you have no idea. It looks like a tiny little speck in the sky. It's shining bright. That's the way your children are going to be. They're going to be great. They're going to be amazing. Those children you're going to have from Yitzchak. But you have to know something else also. You have to shine bright. You're going to get Yitzchak, Hashem told him. Al-Tira, you're going to get Yitzchak, even if you didn't come back. You're going to get your schar because you're shining bright. You're doing what you're supposed to. You're great. You're amazing. The problem is that the way it's set up is that it's so far away, so it's not taken seriously. Even though you're shining a path to show him out of the jungle, to save his life, to pure happiness, he don't get it because he doesn't see it. But you have to shine bright. You can't stop shining bright because you're great and you're amazing. You see, that's what it is, friends. When we see some people, we have to that maybe look like you have no idea the potential of another Jew. You don't know the greatness of another Jew or anything else in between. Just that they're a ben Avram. They're a yid. And that's an amazing, amazing thing. And we just have to do as the mitzvah of Ahavas Hashem, and then the Minchas Chinuch says, this happens to open it tonight. The only way you're able to shine that light to to our children, to other people's children, to Hashem's children, to try to bring them back to Him because we love Him, and that's part of the mitzvah of Hashem. Is only to do it the way Avram Avinu did, and that is with pure, unadulterated ahava. And with that love of never giving up, always shining bright, and believing in the potential of the dirt. Because every Jew is great, and every Jew has that potential to be great. Then, hopefully, we'll be zeicha to see the land that Hashem promised Avram, Ufaratz the Yom Vakim, it's a fight of a negba, all the land that he saw will once again go from a state of Golus to a state of Geula, and we'll be able to have the Karbonis and feel that relationship with Hashem once again. Here we are with Mashiach Tzidkeinu. Amen. Thank you so much for listening. As always, any questions, comments, or feedback, you can leave them in the comment section below.